स्पॉटलाइट में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट अमीता। Join me weekly as I talk to guests who will inspire us with their stories and events. Positive changes in society can be brought about by learning from history. Film is one such medium through which such messages can be conveyed. Our guests today are part of the new short film Chocolate, which is based on a true political event that happened in the city of Ayodhya, India in 1992. It's an official entry into the 2018 Toronto Film Industry Festival of Films. It's my pleasure to welcome to our show the cast and crew of Chocolate. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's amazing to have you all here. And first of all, congratulations on the entry into the TFIF.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Amitha.
So it's an amazing movie with an important message. But before we get to that, let's get to know a little bit about all of you. And as a woman, I'm biased, so I'm going to start with girls first. So Adriana,
yes.
Congratulations, you're an actor in the film.
Yes.
But tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Yes, so my background is in acting, dancing, and writing. And so those three things make up all that I am and my passions. So I basically am in full-time pursuing acting, and I'm also professionally dancing for the Hawaiian Dance Company, so that's something that I love to do. So we dance in shows all across Toronto. And the writing is the one that's always on the back burner, but just slowly but surely I plug away at it. So I'm just working on 2 scripts right now, finishing them up.
Amazing. And I'm sure your artistic flair has added even more value to Chocolate. So we'll find out about your role in a little bit. Mm-hmm. Let me turn to Mr. Afroz Khan. You donned the actor role as well as the producer role. But tell us a bit more about yourself.
Okay, I'm from Mumbai, the place where all the action happens in the world. It's called Bollywood. And I started acting quite early in my life as a stage actor. I actually have an actor brother in my family who inspired me to become an actor. And, I learned a lot from him when he was cramming up his scripts and all that in front of the mirror. I grew up doing little stage shows and dramas in school and, elocution competitions. And then when I went to the university, I formed a little group of mine, and we actually bagged the first prize for the best play in Bombay for the inter-university.
Nice.
After that, then life happens, you start getting work, and then you kind of let it go away. And then here I landed in Canada, and I started looking for, like-minded people, got linked with a few people, did some stage plays over here, and by the grace of God, I've now acted in about 35 short films and 5 feature films and a couple of commercials here and there. And that's me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm so looking forward to hearing about your contribution to Chocolate as well. Yes. Amazing talent.
Thank you so much.
Let's turn to director and editor, Mr. Asif Rashid. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I've been into film and TV business for the last almost 35 years. Like Afroz and many more, I'm also an immigrant, and I started my life here. Back home, I'm from Pakistan, Islamabad. So I was in television producer. I produce different kind of variety of programs, shows, dramas, stage shows, sitcoms. TV commercial was my passion even at that time. So when I came here, I joined Omni as an associate producer. I worked here almost a year and a half, I would say. Yeah, so then for some reason I had to quit. I had to go somewhere else. And when I came back, I joined TV1 as a director of production. I did variety of programs there. It's not like a talk shows only or films only. I have done talk shows, films, TV commercials, those all genres. And then I realized film is the best medium to give your thoughts to people. to convey your message, your inside, because in a one full package, you convey your philosophy, whatever you are thinking, your personality, and of course, you gather whole world together and give them a message. And specifically, probably I'm talking early too much about it, but it's a chocolate is a piece. So that was a passion I discussed with Afroz as well. And Afroz discussed with me, we sat together, and then we thought like, whatever we feel about the world, we should convey it to. So then I produced, I directed and edited this chocolate. Previously, we done feature-length film. That was a good success as well.
So it sounds like the both of you were already working on stuff before, and then you came upon to decide about chocolate. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing. Diverse backgrounds coming together for a film with such a great message.
Yeah.
So I hear you both were already acquainted. How did you come into the picture, Adriana?
I don't know if Afroz wants to tell that story.
We were looking for a female lead for this film, and she had to be someone who would like a guy like me. And we've seen a couple of candidates for that role, and somehow things were not falling in place. And I got her reference to another friend of mine, and I just called. I said, "Come to a Timmy's, by Don Mills and Steele's. I just want to sit by and have a little chat with you." And the first thing I met her, I bought her a coffee, and I said, "Why would you really like a guy like me?" Like, I just put her on the spot right away, and she's wondering, like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, I just met him like 2 minutes ago, and he's asking me, why would someone like me,
Right to the point.
Yeah, right to the point. Like, let's get to the point. And she was like, but she gave me a beautiful, very nice answer.
I did. I gave him a good answer. And that's why I'm in the film.
Awesome.
And I just want to add to Afroz, like, he has some other hidden talent other than producer. When we need any character, any actor, I don't know how come he brings that talent and that exactly fits for the role. I am so amazed. Like when I discussed with Adriana, Afroz said, we are having a team lead, lead role here. So when I talked to her, I said, that's a perfect fit. Same with other actors. That was really awesome. Like
I mean, there's so much passion and talent that I hear here for this film. So I'm sure it's an amazing film. We want to find out more about it. And I know for your film, you promote it as all chocolate is not sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for now, let's take a chota sa, zyadatar chocolate sa, meeta sa break. Welcome back to Spotlight. We are talking to the cast and crew of the new short film, Chocolate, which has found its official entry into the 2018 Toronto Industry Film Festival of Films. So let's find out now about Chocolate. So let's come to you, Afro, since you're the producer. Tell us a little bit more about what this film is all about.
Amitha, actually, this is going back to 1992, and I lived those moments in Bombay. There was an unfortunate incident which we all know, that the Babri Masjid was broken down. And what followed suit was the worst nightmare of anyone that lived in Bombay. There were riots, there was a lot of communal turmoil, and I was a grade 10 student at that time, and for me to live that experience, and we had to live a day each. We didn't know what's going to happen the next moment, whether we would be attacked or what. It was like living in fear. So I always had this thing in mind that I wanted to make a film that would project that incident, but in a positive way. Because let's face it, I mean, more than any time in the existence of this world, ever, the world needs peace right now. Never it has been so much of an emergency. Right now, we need peace. What my film does is delivers a message of peace, just taking you back to that incident and how unfortunate that incident was. So I lived that experience, and that's how when I spoke with Asif, and I told him that, listen, this is what we want to make a film about. He jumped on the bandwagon, and that's how the whole thing came through.
Amazing. Yeah, we do take things for granted sometimes here when we are secure and we don't realize what's happening out there. So thanks to, filmmakers like yourselves, we get to learn about what's happened and how we can learn from it and move on and also help through situations that's happening today.
Also, the fact that how religion is manipulated in today's time and age. No religion in this world ever allows you to kill somebody. No religion on the face of this earth. If you kill somebody, it's your own personal prerogative. That's exactly what the film is trying to deliver to the masses.
Very well said. So let's jump right to you, Asif. Tell us then more about, so that's where the whole idea got started and that's what the story is based on. But how was it making the film, directing it?
Well, as a director, specifically in Chocolate, this film, we had a lot of challenges. Of course, selecting an actor, auditioning an actor, and going with that, it's not that easy task, especially when you are trying to portray religious thoughts, but it has to have some equality. So some people, honestly, in the beginning, they came to our set and we had audition and everything. They denied, and it took us few months, 2 or 3 months, to find the right actor.
Yeah.
So, and then all of a sudden, one day he told me, we find a good character here, and he's a good actor as well. So I didn't see him as an actor. I just saw him as a character, and I can see he has a feel, he has a power of that role. So I discussed with Badal. Badal was the character, in fact, character actor, and he even gave me his thoughts, and I was so impressed. He is so balanced, and he can realize whatever we want to produce or direct, he has already in his mind. So he was a perfect match, perfect fit. We went from there, and on top of that, when you're making small, short films, budget is also one of the major problem, I would say. But we overcome that. We had good equipment. We had some other friends helped us. Afroz's friend is Yasser. He helped us a lot in ADR, a sound and music and other stuff. So
everybody came together. It
yeah.
sounds like because you were doing it for a good cause with a good message and you had your resources, you pulled it all together.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Afroz, you were also the go-to because this was your baby kind of the message.
It's just fortunate that I've worked in a couple of films, so I have known people in the industry. So when I just put a word out that, hey guys, I'm making a film and I need this help, and people just jumped in and said, okay, I'm here. Even for my post-production, my very good friend Yasser Sheikh, he actually helped us out with all the posts, the sound and color grading, color correction and everything.
Awesome.
Otherwise, it's like he said, it's always a budget constraint.
Yeah, but when the resources come together properly, it's made well.
Yes,
Well, another kind of a hidden message in the film is a collaboration as well. You have to collaborate with other people, other religions, and that's what happened in the film as well. When we were producing and directing, we realized, regardless of region, religion, and nationality, people came together.
Awesome.
And we could produce this.
So behind the scenes, everything was happening so well.
Yeah.
But what was happening in front of the camera, Adriana, as an actor?
Oh, well, it was such an amazing experience, actually. The whole cast and crew were so amazing to work with. And The role that I played for Sarah was, she's a strong woman, which was exciting to play the strong woman who is basically in love and in this very serious relationship with the main character, Farhan. And so they were together for quite a long time, so they were in this serious relationship. She takes care of him. She takes care of him in the ways that he needs. Sometimes the character is a little bit more disorganized and scatterbrained, and so she brings stability in those areas for him, which is amazing. And I think just the whole idea of the film and its message and the story, which is what I love. Like, I think as you know, like Asif was saying, like, it's about telling a story and giving a message. And as a dancer, actor, and writer, like, I'm so passionate about telling stories. And that was what did it, like, even on the set. Like, everybody was there to tell this story. And everybody's heart was in it to tell this story because it is a powerful message of peace and to promote, like, unity too, right?
Great. I mean, passion coming together for a great message, and that's rightfully why you are in the film festival. We want to find out more, but before that, it's time for a short break. Welcome back to Spotlight. We are talking to the cast and crew of Chocolate. So amazing. Congratulations once again for getting into the film festival.
Thank you.
So, Afroz, tell us a bit more about how that came to be.
I first want to say that, I want to thank all the people who work with me. So, like Adriana, she plays Sarah. She's my love interest in the film. I play Farhan. I'm also the producer of the film. But with me, there is Badal Chaudhary, who plays Manish, who's basically the guy
Came from India.
who comes from India, and we have a problem. We also have Natasha D. Buckridge, who actually is a professor of cross-religion. She delivers the actual message of the film. The message of peace is delivered by Natasha. Other than that, the whole film is basically a story. But the root message is delivered by Natasha, who's Professor Liz. Other than that, we have, of course, Asif Bhai, who did the direction for our film. We have Yasir, who I need to thank for his post-production, Sona Balan for his sound. As far as putting it in festivals is concerned, it's always a challenge, because you see what happens is every festival has a different theme. Not all festivals are open to such kind of films. So right now, I have submitted the festival to 122 festivals.
Wow.
Yes. And I always had this thing in mind, that when I make a film, I don't want to just scan it up. I want to show the world. That's why I picked this message up. So it's gone to 122 festivals. I have got acceptance from TFIFF, but in the pipeline, there are many that are in. So I have got interest from Pune Film Festival in India, the Horizon Film Festival in Russia. They need subtitles in Cyrillic, which is the Russian language, which I am working on with Asif Bhai.
Yeah.
And then I also got interest from Hong Kong Film Festival, the Korean Film Festival in Seoul. There's another film festival which is happening in Bulgaria, and they also are very interested in my film. So all in all, I see a lot of movement happening globally, but I want to see more movement from the Canadian market, because give and take, we are Canadian filmmakers. So we want more people in Canada to come forth. And Canada is a country which delivers a message of peace to the whole world. By far and large, we are the most peaceful nation. So since my film is all about peace, I want Canadian film festivals to come forth and take my film. I've submitted to Waterloo Film Festival, to Oakville, to Hamilton, to Wasaga Beach Film Festival. So I'm just waiting for their replies now.
Well, all the best for that. And I'm sure it will go through. Now tell us, where can we find out more information? So where our viewers can get information about the film festivals and everything that's happening with the film?
No, because it's a short film festival, I'm not putting it online right now. I mean, it cannot be on any kind of social media.
Fair.
But of course, go and like my page, which is Chocolate, the short film Chocolate. It's on Facebook, so anybody wants to get any updates, so I put up a page there, and they will find all the latest developments about this film there, like which festival it has gone to, who has accepted it, if God wishes, if it wins some awards.
It will. It's such a, like I said, such an amazing team that's passionate about delivering a message about peace. The universe will reciprocate, and the film festivals will come through. Awards, God willing, will come through.
Thank you so much.
And so, yes, I understand it's fair not to put it out on social media a lot about it since it's going into film festivals. But guess what, viewers? You get a special treat. I'm going to actually ask two of the major actors in the film to tell us a little bit about your favorite scene, perhaps a favorite dialogue. Would that be okay?
Sure.
There you go. You get a special treat.
Sure. So I think for me would be, there's a scene where Farhan and Sarah are in the car, and he is trying to make her a little bit jealous, and she's definitely falling into the trap. She wants to know who his new partner is going to be, and she thinks it's a woman, and she's so not impressed, and he won't tell her. And so they have like a nice little banter in between there where he's like withholding the information and she's getting riled up. So
She pulls me and beats me up.
while he's driving, very unsafe.
Take it easy, come on. You're going to make me cause an accident.
Amazing. Do you have a favorite dialogue, or is that going to be hush-hush for now?
Yeah, we'll keep it.
Hush-hush? Okay, understandable. What about for you, Afroz? Is it the same scene that's the favorite one, or do you have a different
So
one?
what we, my favorite scene would be, I'm just getting ready for work, and like my belt is out and my tie is down, and I'm just like, I'm like time tight, and I have a meeting in 1 hour, and I'm like running like a chicken with a, without a head. And then she rings the doorbell, and I just go to the door and I open the door, and I'm telling her, Sarah, I need my books, I need my cell phone, I have nothing and all, and I have a meeting in 1 hour. She says, we have to be in the car right now. And then Professor Liz comes by and says, oh, so you're late again.
And she's like mother-like character.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
right.
she always keep an eye on these.
And she's a professor, she's very time-bound, the kind of thing. So she's, oh, you're late again. I said, yeah,
Late again, so your character is
Yeah.
notorious for being late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And so then my favorite line probably is what I learned. Jaldi garo.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
That was a good one.
I didn't ask you, did you have to go through special training for the dialect?
Actually, I just had Afroz really give me the words and to practice. So I really love culture and different languages. So if I can hear it enough and practice, then
Nice.
usually it can come off pretty okay.
Well, awesome. Hats off to you. And Afroz, awesome. Good casting for the the role. Awesome.
course.
Well, director Sab, it sounds like you have a very fun cast to work with. How is it for the whole cast, not just them, but
I understand. Whole team was amazing. Before I go into that portion, I just want to tell you one more challenge. That was the biggest challenge, I would say. Film, we need to show the timeline of the film is in 1992. We were having so many difficulties shooting. We didn't want to show any cars for latest models, clothes for latest model, like latest fashion, so many things. So anyways, I try to overcome those problems, and I did, I think. And now, you were asking for a favorite scene. First of all, director cannot say, this is my favorite scene, this is not my favorite scene. All scenes are good for me, first thing. But a different kind of scene is like where two souls are talking. They're repenting. For that scene, it was really, really hard work for us. We had to climb a escarpment, like a mountain, like almost half an hour, like especially our camera guy, Pratik. He is a nice person. He's a little like fun guy.
He's very heavy, so we had to,
Yeah, I
literally
didn't
hike
wanna
up
say.
to get the sunset.
Oh, wow. So we had to take like several rests So I didn't want to say he's heavy.
I'm being
Say it
politically
frankly,
correct.
if you're
It's
listening.
okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So, wow. Like,
It's all in good
yeah.
humor.
So we took that scene there. Like, we record that scene there, and it was really time barred because sun was setting and didn't want to lose the light and the redness of the sky. I wanted to take that, and sun was going down so quickly, and it was shot on drone. So
nice.
we were so doing like whatever we can, and Afroz did a wonderful job. He was just sat there, and he had dialogues. He was so ready. He was inside the character, and Badal was there. There are two people only, so that was the good experience, in fact.
It sounds like you went out of your way, all of you,
Yeah.
to make it look authentic
Yeah.
within the budget you had, within the resources you had.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's come out to be a beautiful film with an amazing message. So again, once again, congratulations on the completion of the film and getting into the film festival. We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Amitha.
But
Well,
I want to
before-
dive, yes.
Before you end the program, I don't know, I just want to point out two things. Most important, Afroz sings wonderful. What? Yeah. I just want to tell you. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Please, you need to show your talent
Hidden
here.
talents.
Yeah, and
You're not going to leave here.
And I
Yeah.
also want to tell Adriana, she's a dancer.
Hawaiian, we
Yeah,
heard
Hawaiian
that.
dancer.
Wait,
So
I've
she
got
can
an
show her
idea.
talent.
I've got an idea. Would you oblige us, the two of you?
Yeah,
Get you
go
to
ahead.
sing a
Go ahead,
few
Afroz.
lines. Maybe you can do for us some moves with your.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Putting me on the spot, I will.
Yeah.
Here we go, a
And
special
action.
treat.
Director साहब ने कह दिया action तो करना ही पड़ेगा.
Yeah.
दिल ने मेरे सुन लिया ने तेरे दिल दिया राहा तू जो मेरे नाल तू रहता तुझ पे मेरी आसाहा जीना मेरा है मरना मेरा तू कर एतबार मेरा मैं करूं इंतजार तेरा तू जियो तो जान मेरी मैं तेनू समझावा की ना तेरे बिन लगदा जी मैं तेनू समझावा की ना तेरे बिन लगदा जी.
Wow, amazing, both of you. There we have
good.
the multi-talented cast and crew of Chocolate. Congratulations and thank you, Afroz. Thank you, Adriana, and thank you, Asif.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Amitha, for having us on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So let us support Chocolate, the short film that promotes peace. Well, that's a wrap for this week's show. Thank you for watching us. Continue to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and write to us at spotlight@ethnicchannels.com. Until next week, this is Amitha signing off, encouraging you to support films that make a difference.